Bryan Denyer, Managing Editor of AV News. I'm with Dave Bethelll of Just Lamps, and Dave has presented me with these two cartons containing replacement projector lamps, and one's a fake and one's real. And I have to say, I can see there are differences in the packaging, but it's pretty close. I mean, there's a slight quality issue on the printing, but really, if you only had one of these in front of you and nothing to compare it to, you would not be able to tell. And what this means is that the fakers are getting increasingly sophisticated. The old days, you used to get some horrible tatty piece of packaging or no packaging, just a plain brown box, and then it was pretty obvious what you were buying. But now, they're going to much greater lengths to duplicate the original lamp. So Dave started an initiative to help you identify which ones are real and which ones are fake, and at least then you can be sure that the lamp you're taking out of the projector is going to be replaced by a lamp of similar quality and origin. So tell us how it works, Dave.
Okay, thanks Brian. You've done a good bit of the explanation for me already, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, the problem we have is that there's an awful lot of counterfeit getting into the marketplace at the moment, and it's seeping in all too easily because the people who are bringing the products into the marketplace believe it's genuine product. It looks genuine, they're told it's genuine, or the paperwork says it's genuine, and therefore they believe they're selling genuine product. But actually, when you start looking closely at it, it's counterfeit product. And how do you tell? Because honestly, looking at the two boxes here, which one is the counterfeit product? They both look excellent. They're exactly the same size, the same sort of materials, good labelling on there. Actually, the only difference, and this is the giveaway here, is that this one's got the proper genuine NEC sticker on it. But if you weren't expecting that, if you didn't know to have that on the lamp, then you wouldn't be looking for it, and you could quite easily accept this counterfeit here as being the genuine product. And when you start looking inside, everything looks much the same. They're the same. Here's the original paperwork with filters on there. Here's the counterfeit, exactly the same wording, slightly different bags, slightly different size filters, but it looks genuine, and all the packaging looks much the same. So I wouldn't say just the uninitiated user, just to, I think, anybody, even sort of people who are very experienced at handling projectors and handling lamps, they wouldn't know which one is the genuine lamp and which one is a counterfeit lamp. And that's why we've done the initiative that Brian was mentioning, which is we launched a website called counterfeitlamps.com, and basically it's showing some clues as to how you can check that the new lamp you have is the same as the old lamp that you're taking out of a projector, and that's through the markings on the bulb. I won't show the details of it here, but basically if I just try to put out the lamp here from the genuine NEC, that's the cage around there, this is the bulb inside there, this particular one is made by Ushio, and on the neck of the bulb here there's a particular marking that Ushio stamp on the bulb which is specific for NEC. Again, I won't show the detail, but there's letters on there that show it is for an NEC as a customer. If we look at the counterfeit and we look at it in comparison to the genuine article, it looks exactly the same. No person can tell, I think, just by looking at this by itself, that this is a counterfeit lamp. But if I look at the same bulb markings on here, they're slightly different. This doesn't have an NEC stamp. It's still made by Ushio, but it hasn't got an NEC stamp. It's come from some obscure grey market. Don't really know where or how, but basically somebody's got hold of a bulb that looks similar to the NEC bulb. They've put it into a copy cage, and then they've made a counterfeit box to then sell this as a genuine lamp. Now, what we've done in terms of our campaign with counterfeitlamps.com, and I've got some little cards here that show this, is there are a number of primary bulb manufacturers, people like Philips, Osram, Ushio, Panasonic, etc. And each of them have distinct different markings they put on the bulb and they stamp on the bulb. And what the website and what these cards that we're giving out to basically people who swap over lamps, is it gives a guideline for what the markings are that are on the bulbs and which are the important ones to check between the old and the new bulb. Basically, if the old markings and the new markings are the same, you've got a genuine bulb. If they're different, treat it with suspicion. And there's a few clues here and the things that really are suspicious, and therefore go back to your supplier and question where they get the bulb from and whether it's a genuine bulb. And really, I think that is it. That is what is counterfeitlamps.com.
Thanks, Dave. I think this is a really good initiative. It's practical help. It's a simple check. Just look up the details on the website. I think it'll put a lot of of resellers, installers and their customers giving peace of mind. Thanks, Dave.